all. It's doing nothing. The primary problem is that it doesn't even understand the cause. It's in denial. The primary cause of what we are going through today is the recklessness of this government and this president by suddenly removing fuel subsidy on the day he was inaugurated, without looking at the balance sheet of the country, without consulting, and without knowing what the problems are. Flippantly, on May 29th, just removed fuel subsidy without having any fallback plans.
Tinubu do not have anything to offer. Tinubu do not even understand the problem. Tinubu had no plan for Nigerians. All these were said by Professor Usman Yusuf. I will allow you to listen to the full video, but before then, let me chip in just a little thing. I love the fact that this whole thing is coming from a northern politician. Like they are also saying that thing we Igbo saw during the campaign, and we were pleading, begging that they should allow P2B to rule art for good 4 years. Let's see how it's going to look like. Some of you thought it was a thing of ethnicity. It was a thing of, oh, it's my tribe. Okay, now we all are not dancing to the tune of Tinubu's music, and I hope every other part of Nigeria will enjoying it. The situation of Nigeria was never sweet before Tinubu becomes the president. But immediately he became the president, we started seeing Shege Banza at once. The problem became worse. It wasn't just worse, but it became very unbearable. Hardship here and there. People are crying. People cannot even feed. The minimum wage cannot even afford anything in the market again.
We don't do that, and that's why we're going through all of this. Price of food is going up. Inflation, as at yesterday, was 29.9. The dollar, when they came to the naira, was 680. Today is 1,500. Everything is going up, and they are surprised.
So, Tinubu brought us pain right from the first day he was inaugurated. This whole thing started the very moment Tinubu removed fuel subsidy without having any plan. This is the problem of copy. Peter Obi made it clear that he was going to remove the fuel subsidies if he becomes president, but he had his measures, he had his plans. But Tinubu wanted to copy an idea that was never his, and this is where it landed all of us. You remove the fuel subsidy, things started going up here and there. You have no plan. Like when they say someone had a zero plan, listen to Professor Usman Yusuf. I love the fact that it is coming from a northern man and he understands what the country is going through. We never start to, this is Chege Banza because Tinubu is still coming. This is barely 1 year of governance and Nigeria is unbearable. People are crying, people are weeping, protests here and there. We never see anything.
9. The dollar, when they came to the naira, was 680. Today is 1,500. Everything is going up. And they are surprised because they don't have a plan. And I said it from the outset that in August last year, that Tinubunomics is nothing but a very painful pill for everybody to die. And people are dying. This president started this policy before he even assembling his team. It clearly showed that the president was being advised by shadowy, armchair, theoretical economists that know little or nothing about the sufferings of our people. And we all know all this policy is just a prescription they got from the World Bank. In Washington, D.C., they got a prescription. And that prescription is killing our people. We've been raising our voices, telling the president and the governors, the president looks like he's just drowning. And the economic team, all they are doing is like flailing their arms as if they are drowning. I saw the three economic team the other day on TV at the National Assembly, and I was a lot more depressed than when it started. The Minister of Finance, the Central Bank Governor, and the FIRS boss. The honest truth is that they do not know how to get out of this mess. This self-inflicted pain they've put this nation through. They don't know how to get us out of it. And we are warning them. And we do not see what Martin Luther King referred to as the fierce urgency of now from this government to get us out of this mess. We are in serious trouble. Everything must stop. There is hunger in the land. Democracy means nothing to a hungry, angry, homeless man or woman. What they are doing is akin to a doctor coming into a room, patient's room, and just looking at the numbers. Oh, the blood pressure is this, the pulse is this, instead of looking at the patient. They have no connection with our people. Our people are suffering. Millions of people, predominantly women and children, go to bed hungry in this country of plenty. Nigeria has no reason to be poor. Nigeria is not a poor country, but our wealth is in the hands of a few. And we see that, even the cost of governance. They are living as if it is 1999. Our people are dying. That is why in the North, we had the voices of our traditional rulers. And they should take it seriously. You remember when the First Lady visited the Emir of Kano 2 weeks ago? The Emir of Kano told her, go and tell Mr. President that our people are suffering. There is hunger in the land. It was a coded message because if the president does not read the papers, if he does not go through social media, if his advisors would not tell him the truth, the emir was telling the wife, go and tell Mr. President. As a follow-through, all traditional rulers in the North met in Kaduna 3 days ago, and they came out with a screaming headline all papers took 3 days ago, read by the Sultan of Sokoto. This country is sitting on a keg of gunpowder, and there is nothing more they can do to stop the anger of their people. They've run out of excuses. In the North, our traditional rulers are the last bus stop. When they start talking, leaders need to sit up and listen. We're in big trouble. Our traditional rulers and our clerics, 2 days ago, yesterday, the sermons in all the mosques in the North, people are suffering. There is hunger in the land. People are dying in the midst of plenty. Leaders sit up. Any leader who does not listen to the sufferings of his people does so at his own peril. What we are afraid of, we're not afraid of what is going to happen to politicians. We're afraid is what is going to happen to our country, Nigeria. This country we love dearly. This country that has given us more than we have given back. This country that has been formed on the blood and sweat and tears of our leaders past. No reckless politician is going to break this country up by his recklessness and not listening to the concerns of the people.